Hi everybody and welcome to my Crypto Odyssey. This is Crypto Odyssey Unscripted. I really don't have any notes or a script in front of me. I'm just going to be talking to you as if you're in my kitchen or looking back into my living room and talking about three things today. I'm going to be talking about the current state of cryptocurrency, my mining operation, and I'm going to tease my next coin corner. So with that, let's get started. What's going on in the cryptocurrency market? Well, if you've been paying any attention at all, you've seen over the last couple of weeks a significant, fairly significant move in cryptocurrency valuations, specifically Bitcoin. So that's a very positive trend we've had over the last couple of weeks. We actually broke 4,000 and we've been holding a little over 4,000 at the time of the making of this video, and hopefully that continues to be the case and we continue to move up. But to me, that's been a bit of a psychological barrier as I've watched over the last month or so. Every time we start to move up or even get remotely close to the $4,000 level, we'll see a pullback. The market really is, starting to look a little brighter, and I think that's positive. And it's not just Bitcoin that's been moving up. If you look at Ethereum, they've got the Constantinople hard fork that's coming. And that's going to really, change Ethereum or lay the groundwork for changing Ethereum. And that has, it seems to has impacted the actual valuation of Ethereum. And interesting enough, Bitcoin and Ethereum haven't necessarily been moving in tandem. They've both been moving up, but not necessarily at the same time, which is good. I think it's a positive sign as we see some disconnect from some of the reliance on Bitcoin. Although, don't take that as me saying that Bitcoin is going to be unseated by anything, because it's certainly not. It is the king and queen and ruler of the cryptocurrency world, and I don't see that changing. I just want to talk also about some of the trends that I've been seeing in Bitcoin and in cryptocurrency in general that are really kind of, from my perspective, influencing this upward movement in the valuation of cryptocurrency. And if we look at some of the recent news, which includes JP Morgan announcing their own cryptocurrency. Spoiler alert, it is not really a cryptocurrency. Do some little research on Google about the JP Morgan cryptocurrency. I personally would not call it a cryptocurrency. I think it's basically another credit card for them, but I don't know. I'm sure they would thoroughly disagree with my assessment of it, but the truth is I just really don't believe it's a cryptocurrency. It is completely centralized. You don't own anything about it. It's run by JP Morgan. I personally wouldn't recommend it, and I would say stay away. So, but the good news is JP Morgan, which has been a huge, and Jamie Dimon, who's been a huge thorn in the side or detractor or dart thrower at cryptocurrency, is now in the game, and that's a pretty big change. Fidelity moved there, started moving into the crypto sphere some time ago. They have a digital asset division, and they actually are really active in trying to grow that. And you have the NASDAQ, which is actively engaged, at least internationally, in trying to bring cryptocurrency futures and cryptocurrency to other markets. And I think eventually the plan is to bring it back here into the United States as well. And the other thing that really is interesting to me, and this is really positive as well, is that the government now is starting to actually give opinions, give written guidance, and some more structure to cryptocurrency, which, from my perspective, and it's just what it is, it's legitimizing cryptocurrency as something tangible and of value. And I think all of those things are extremely positive. And on kind of a similar note with the federal government, you have Wyoming, which has been enacting lots of pro-cryptocurrency legislation lately, and actually probably is the most cryptocurrency-friendly state in the country. So check that out if you haven't seen anything on about that. I'll try to put some links below about those laws so you can read up on it. But anyway, it's some fascinating changes and movement that's going on within several different areas that I think are positively impacting cryptocurrency, and it's raising awareness. Oh, and there's one other thing I didn't mention, and this is actually a phone case. It's my case, but it's okay. You get the idea. The new S10 is going to have, from Samsung, is going to have a cryptocurrency wallet built into it, which will support, from what I've read, Ethereum and Bitcoin. And that's big news, because it's really just another mainstreaming of cryptocurrency so everyone can get access to it. It's becoming easier and easier. And the easier it gets and the more people get comfortable with it, the bigger the market's going to get. The bigger the market gets, the more likely it is that cryptocurrency valuations will rise. And we've seen that over the last few weeks. And I'm reasonably optimistic that as we move through 2019, we'll continue to see an upward trend in the price and valuation of cryptocurrencies. I'm not talking about a 2017 bull run. I'm just talking about it's going to go up. And then, we get to the end of the year, who knows? Maybe we'll see some huge confluence of activity and interest in cryptocurrency, and we'll see another huge bull run. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I'm pretty excited about what I've seen. If you haven't been paying attention, you might want to check it out. Let's switch gears and talk a little bit about the state of my crypto mining business or operation that I run. And I wanted to talk to you just to give you an update as to where things are at with that. If you watch my video on my mining operation, I advocated that folks don't get into it. If you do, just do it for fun. Don't do it for actually making money, because I don't really see it as a profitable endeavor for most people. And really, it's just better to go out and buy your own cryptocurrency on an exchange and then hold it or sell it if you choose to do so. But I wouldn't highly recommend or even really recommend getting into mining. But I do it, and so not that I'm being hypocritical. I kind of jumped into it back last year sometime, and at the time it seemed like a good idea. In retrospect, like I said in that video, I don't think I would have do it again. But I have a fairly significant mining operation, over 60 ASICs, and I got about I think it's 40 1070 cards and some Radeon cards that are mining for me. And I'm making every day. I'm making a little bit of money. I'm making probably $1,500 a month in positive cash flow. But when you look at the capital expense and all the effort that I've put into it, I don't think at the end of the day it'll be profitable for me. But it has been maintaining a profit for me ever since I've actually started it. And I think that's really because of the specific ASICs that I bought. They're still profitable. I could have bought ones that aren't, but I got lucky, I guess, and bought ones that have had a sustained return. At some point, they will not make money, and I will have to turn them off because they'll actually be losing money for me. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, just to let you know how things are going. But still making money on it. Got my taxes that I'm working on right now. I actually don't think I'm going to owe any taxes. Actually, I may get a tax benefit from my cryptocurrency business, but that's to be seen. So I'll share that update once I get the taxes back, good or bad. You'll hear about it. And lastly, I just wanted to touch briefly on and talk about my next coin corner, which is going to be on Callisto Coin. So in full disclosure, I own that coin. Anything I say about Callisto Coin is going to be somewhat jaded because I own it and I'm not selling it. I actually am holding it. And I'm going to talk about the reasons why you really should take a look at this coin and what makes it interesting and different from some other coins. And maybe you can see the reasons why I'm holding it and think that it's got some potential value. And the other thing I really like about it right now is if you want to buy it, you can mine it, but you don't have to mine it. You can buy it, and it's still really an inexpensive coin. So anyway, I'll be talking more about that in my next video, and I will look forward to seeing you then, and we'll see you soon.